Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn love reading for Sunday, December 12th. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right. We have, it is safe for you to love. We have worth waiting for. We have let go of control issues and make the effort. Let's see, I was feeling these words here. All right. So it could be a current relationship that, you know, maybe you are not really making the effort within that relationship, and you need to express that more, and that kind of puts that other person in a more comfortable place so that they're able to, it's almost like, you know, you help each other with that, you know. And that worth waiting for, I feel like, you know, it takes time to work through these things. I feel like, you know, we all want something that's, you know, instant. We want things to happen instantly. And yeah, like I'm guilty of the same thing. But in reality, it takes time for relationships to develop and to work through things and to, you know, work through problems and learn each other. And, you know, it's like as soon as you kind of have a handle on everything, then something changes, or people learn, or people grow, and people change, and it's like, okay, now we have to readapt. But that's part of relationships. All right, we have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 3 of Cups, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like you were moving ahead in a relationship, and then all of a sudden you kind of put your brakes on, and then you put a wall up, and you're like, yep, we're stopping right here. We're not going forward anymore. I'm taking a rest. I'm not, like, I'm only letting you in this far, and then that's it. I'm not letting you in any further. The Tower. So I feel like it's saying, the Tower is saying that, okay, you gotta tear that down, and you gotta rebuild that thinking as, okay, I'm only letting someone in this far, and I'm not letting you in anymore, because you will never experience that deep soul connection, that true, you have to be vulnerable in order to get to that point. And I feel like, you know, you're like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I feel broken. I feel hurt. I feel all of these relationships and all of these things that went on in the past have broken me, have torn me apart and put me in pieces. And are you the person that can help put me back together again? Are you willing to put the work into it? But it's almost like you can't just put that on the other person's shoulders. You have to take some of that on yourself, and you have to be ready to rebuild your way of thinking and rebuilding your perspective and your outlook. And you have to help to put yourself back together too. And that's kind of the state of mind that you have to be in. We have the Page of Swords. This has been delayed. Okay, Page of Swords is delay. But I feel like the time has come to work on that. 9 of Pentacles, because the rewards are so great. And it's about being patient and compromising and taking your time and doing it one piece at a time. And like I was saying in the beginning, is that it takes time for these things to happen, and it's little bits at a time. And sometimes you feel like it's 2 steps forward and 1 step back. But you have to make, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, okay? Great love. You have to make the effort. And again, I was thinking of this card when I saw, this is Humpty Dumpty all in all of these pieces, right? But now look at him. He's sitting on the wall and he's put back together, which is so cool, because it's like going from those pieces to being put back together and sitting on the wall. and thinking about the journey and the things that you need to do, and thinking about the effort to make. The world is about, I feel like that's again about putting yourself back together, putting this relationship back together. And Two of Swords is making, not rushing into any decisions or any assumptions, and seeing both sides of the situation here. Seeing not only your side, because you're coming from a energy where you've been hurt, you know, you've been torn apart right here. You're in all these pieces from all these different people and relationships that have broken you apart. Not only seeing that and you're trying to protect yourself, but also seeing from the other person's, your partner's point of view, in that they want to help you, they want to be there for you, they want to support you. And that's, you know, obviously if you're in that loving, you know, relationship where that person is supportive. Obviously, if you're in a toxic relationship, that's completely different. But I'm referring to as it is safe for you to love. I'm thinking of as in a relationship where your partner is willing and giving and there to support you, but they don't know what to do because they're not really sure, you know, why you stopped, why you put the walls up, what's going on with you. What is it that you have to rebuild? And it's almost like rebuilding yourself, but also rebuilding this relationship to where the both of you can work together as a team and putting Humpty Dumpty back together again, you know, and each doing the work that is needed and being patient and having compromises and seeing things, both of you seeing things from the other person's perspective. And then the Nine of Wands, like, yes, this is going to be very tiring and exhausting and it's a lot of work, but it's something that I feel that is worth waiting for, worth fighting for, worth making the effort for, worth rebuilding for. And coming out, like, I feel like that Three of Cups, feeling happy, and the World card, you know, feeling so much better instead of staying in this energy where you're like, yep, you're only going this far and that's it. Like, I'm not letting you in anymore. And that's what you have to decide on yourself, is taking a chance with that person that you're with currently, or it's working, if you're single, working on yourself, and being single and embracing that, and that it's giving you the freedom to work on yourself without the involvement of other people, that maybe you need to have that time to yourself to work on these things to put yourself back together. Or if it's a new relationship that comes in, realizing that yes, like, you have to be vulnerable and you have to work on this together, and you can't put up walls and barriers and say you're only going this far, because it will have the same results as all the other relationships, because you're only letting in someone so far. All right, let's do a fortune reading card. Feeling like this one. Celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life, and I feel like this reading is for that person that is ready to bring those new and exciting things into your life, and it is looking at things from different perspective, and is trying to learn, and is trying to grow, and is trying to rebuild, and seeing things from different perspectives, so that, you know, what changes need to be made within the partnership. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.